Namaste everyone, I am Chandresh Bhardwaj. I hope you're doing great. Today I want to talk about how to make better decisions, channeling your awareness. And the reason I'm making this video is, I feel very flattered when many of you who, I don't know, right, from different corners of the world, you send me very tough situations that you're going through, and you want me to make the decision for you. And if you have done that, you know that I always tell you I should not be making this decision for you, but I give you the guidelines, I give you the tools that you can use, and you can share it with me after that, and then I can help you to, brainstorm that a little better. But I do feel you should be, you should feel confident and aware to make any decisions on your own. And I want to share the certain guidelines that I use for my own decision making, and hopefully that will help you. I feel whenever there is a situation where you have to make a decision, guess what we do? We start tapping into the mind. Mind is, combination of information, identity, memory. Any decision it would make, it will go through these three things. And I don't trust mind to make important decisions for me. All the best decisions in life that I have made, they came from a very illogical space, or very incalculative space, indescribable, uncertain, unknown space. Because mind doesn't go there. Mind will always be in the known, familiar, identity, information, and memory. So I don't want to base my decisions based on my past. I don't want to make my decisions based on the information or the identity. Of course, these things help to a certain extent. But if you have, come across a decision where, it could be, game changer, it could be an important relationship, a new business project, a new script you're writing, a new song you're writing, something very sensitive that you don't know how to navigate, I promise you, going beyond the mind will help. So first, write down what's the connection of mind here. Are there any stories, information, identity, memories that my mind is bringing up and interfering in the decision-making process? And then understand how that's limiting the decision. Understand how that's bringing fear, doubt, and uneasiness. That's one thing. Number two, once you make the decision, sit on it for minimum 24 hours. Do not announce it. Do not share it with anyone. Just sit on it and imagine as if you have announced it, and then feel the body, feel the emotions. Your mind, your body, your emotions, when they are in awareness, they'll tell you what they're feeling. So if they're feeling angry, scared, nervous, then it's telling you something. Sometimes the nervousness or fear could be positive, right? Because you're really stepping into the unknown. And sometimes you will instantly know this is a bad decision. I don't want to bring back that person in my life. I don't want to, again go back into that route where I should not be going. So you will know, but give yourself minimum 24 hours. And then I think one more thing I would suggest, share it with people, but this is the last one. Share it with people, or just one person who sees you unconditionally, who doesn't project anything on you. Sometimes when you share it with someone who, hold the right unconditional space for you, sometimes that changes everything. So the, role of that one person is very important. But above all, your meditation, your relationship with your awareness, that's going to be very powerful. And unfortunately, the awareness or meditation is not something that you can, turn on whenever you need it, right? You have to build it up every day so that when you need their energy, it's there already. And that would happen through a consistent meditation. Even if it's 5 minutes a day, do it, because that will, sharpen and really build the confidence to take better, brave decisions on a daily basis.